Alright, welcome in. Today we've got Elysium up against Samsara. Now we've got Xeno on the Trickster first for Team Elysium. And on the Survivor side we've got Wayback, we've got Kay, we've got Volps, and we've got Lethia. Now we to see Xeno hopping on the hill, seeing if we can see any survivors. We haven't spotted anyone yet though. Seeing if we can go a little mind game on this TNL. Find someone lurking about. We do find some scratch marks, and we'll be finding Wayback for our first chase. Some very quick knives coming in from Xeno. Hasn't missed one yet. Some good mind games on that window, trying to get a nice tag. Wayback taking the window though, getting a little bit of distance, but it does look like we'll be taking a tag any second now. Xeno going for a nice little headshot above the box, not gonna hit. And we do have one more knife, and that will be the injure, and there it comes in. Our main event is ready, and we are going to be popping it. And will Wayback make it all the way around? It looks like there will be. Wait, we got a couple cheeky knives over the top. And it looks like we will last this main event. Well, very good chase from Wayback so far. They are only one knife away from being down though. This is a very good wasted time on Wayback's part. And we do see the down coming in now. But still, very good chase. We see the first gen popping for Team Samsara. This is a very good start for the survivors in my opinion. We just see Wayback on that hook. Wasn't a pain res hook though, unless they just tripled out that shack generator to start off the game, which isn't a bad strategy. You do tend to see that happen every now and then with some teams. They just want to get that shack gen out of the way, as it does tend to link in with most 3 gens on this on Wrecker's Yard. But it looks like these gens are fairly spread, so I don't think, unless besides that bottom side, it does look like there's some gens that are in the little triangle formation there. You know, trying to see if we can have that game sense, since maybe someone's hiding in a locker. Not gonna find anyone though. It would be a very risky play for someone to be sitting in a locker. Yeah, just gonna be lurking around, seeing if we can find anyone going for the trade. And what are the survivors doing? Do we have another gen popping? Volps is working on another, and looks like Lethia is sitting somewhat close to the hook. It looks like maybe we're going to be going for a double C. I'm not sure if that's the play against the Trickster, because you get the main event power so quickly now on Trickster that it could just result in a very quick snowball. But looks like we'll be seeing Wayback go to second stage. We do know another gen is being worked in the meantime. But Xeno is very comfortable. I mean, actually, was this a 4 gen bottom? Like, these gens are actually much closer than I first saw. Yeah, you got to. Xeno should be very comfortable just camping out Wayback here. Even with camping him all the way to death, it still is very possible to hold a 4k2 with this gen spread. I mean, having that fight, well, I guess it would be a different clock. I think the EU clock would be the 1 generator, 3 generator, like 4 generator, and like a mid 12. Like, all those just being so close together is going to be really tough to get that progress going. Well, these survivors, it looks like they might be coming in last second for a pull. You know, using a lot of knives. Very nice dodges coming in there. But the main event is ready. What is Xeno's plan? They are going to be throwing that shack pallet. This will be the final chase for Wayback. I mean, he needs to have a really good chase here to allow them to try to pop some of those, like those really too close gens, especially over by that one tile. We do pop the main event, but we are at the bus, so it is looking very unlikely. Xeno is going to end his power. But we're going to catch Wayback off guard. We had no idea which way Xeno was coming from. We just need to use a few knives. Wait, he's still alive, but only one more knife is needed. And that will do it. That will be Wayback out of the trial. 2 gens remaining. But surely survivors are getting a lot of progress right now on the other side of the map. Like, Wayback did make it to a very good death spot. Literally the opposite corner. Oh, you do see someone missing a skill check on that 4 generator. How much progress are we looking at? Not as much progress as I was expecting, to be honest with you. So although Wayback did manage to get to a good death spot, it doesn't look like it's resulted in too much upside for the survivors. We do have that main event ready. Xeno gonna use it. We will be popping it now. It looks like Volps might be getting caught out in a bad spot. But we do make it to the matchstick tiles, so we will just be able to go around the backside and hopefully prevent that down with the main power. Ooh, and Volps managing to hide behind that rock just in the nick of time, but there's nothing for them to use around here, so it will just be a death on the edge map. Once again, a really good death spot, but there is a pain res hook ready. Actually, I didn't even notice that before. It would have been a pain res on Wayback's hook as well, as it wasn't used on that first hook. So maybe that's why there was less gen progress than I thought. Is that pain res hook did come into play. But it looks like all the pain res is around this top side of the map, which is a bit unlucky for the RNG, but that is where they're going to die, so it could be worse, I suppose. But we do see Yui in the distance. They are running all the way to that deep 3, but there's nothing for them to use. Oh wait, no, there is a deep 3 pallet, but they are just going to get mind gamed on this TNL, so it will be a very quick down. But we are dying in this 3 gen now though, which is, it's not what you want for Samsara. Actually, it's not even 3 gen, it's pretty much a 4 gen on this side of the map. So it's going to be extremely tough to be able to even go for the unhook, let alone popping a generator at this rate. Xeno's got it on lockdown. Now you do see a bird flying off in the distance there at 6, and you do see, I think it was Volp's head sneaking around the corner. You do hear him running around the tile. So it looks like Xeno's going to just be happy to commit this chase. I don't think Xeno has any worries about any gens being worked on or possibly getting popped, but we will be heading back anyway. I mean, there's no point in not sticking around, right? I mean, you're in a very strong position. You still have Rowan up. You still have 2 pain arrest stacks. You don't need to be too worried. I mean, and the hook is deep inside the 4 gen. It's a very tough position for Samsara, but you do see the save coming in. It's very nice from Volps to just send it for the pull, but I'm not sure, will Lethia be able to escape this area? I mean, you do have a very nice truck pallet. It looks like, yeah, they are just going to be sending it, trying to get as far away from this 3 gen as possible, which honestly is the play. You do not want to get caught or get dragged back to that deadly area, as there will definitely be no gen progress. But we do see the down coming in, and Xeno will be trying to drag Lethia as far back to those gens as possible, but there's only so far you can go. We'll be just taking the hook here. Oh, you do hear 7 with a lot of progress. Will they pop before he gets there? Nah, definitely not. Xeno once again in a very good area. Oh, looks like he's going AFK a little bit. Oh, he went to the mod menu, turned on the cheats. Very nice, Xeno. He's probably just fixing some settings, so I promise he's not cheating. Do you see me? Oh, we do have a gen popping though. Very nice from K. They did manage to pop that hill generator. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised Xeno didn't go for it. I mean, that's I mean, if they're not working that 4 gen, I imagine that hill gen would have been the one with the next amount of progress, as they were working that previously. But I think Xeno's kind of just gone AFK. I don't know. Maybe his DoorDash just arrived and he's more focused on making sure food's hot than securing a 4K2. But I'm sure Xeno will be very confident with getting a 4K1 on a Trickster set. We are leaving this hook very early though, so we have allowed Lethia to get saved, which is an interesting choice from Xeno. But we're going to be taking that chase into K now, and K running to the other side of the map, going for a really good death spot. I think Xeno does need to be a bit wary here, as that's the 5 generator, or 4 generator on the cars. They had a lot of progress, and seems we might be overcommitting for this down. Like, we are quite well on the other side of the map, and then Lethia hasn't been healed, so you can only imagine they're going for the double. And we'll be seeing the down coming to K, and we do see that generator popping. Looks like they did double that gen out. Was K the last pain res hook? That could be why. Yeah, K was the last pain res. Maybe that's why Xeno went for it. But I think it was definitely a bit of an overcommit there. I think Xeno definitely could have locked down a 4K2. I think it does look like it was a bit of a misplay though, but we'll see if we can secure a 4K0 possibly he does know this somewhat of the survivors' whereabouts. Actually, it seems like we've lost some. Now Yui is over by that truck, but Xeno's searching a little bit too deep in that 4 pocket. Not going to find Yui. There's a very high chance that Ace will be working the other gate. Oh no, wait, no, Ace has just gone for the pull. And now Lethia will be working on a gate while K is sitting in a locker. We'll see. It looks like a head-on play might be coming in. And we do see the head-on coming in. Now K, they're obviously no longer fresh, so that is wait, no one's fresh. That's the thing. I mean, K would be worth the same amount of points, I guess, as anyone else. But we do see the gate opening, so I'm sure that they're gonna be happy just taking 2 survivors out of the game here. And I think there'll be 3 stages going out the door for Team Samsara. Honestly, I wasn't expecting with the position that Xeno had earlier. I was definitely expecting at least a minimum 4k1 with the gen spread and having his hooks in the middle of that 3 gen. But Xeno overcommitting to K over at 9, and it's now allowed them to double out that final generator and get 2 survivors out the door with 3 stages in their pocket. So 9 stages for Xeno on the Trickster set. We'll see what Elysium can do on the survivor side. What can Samsara's killer do? Can they possibly get more than 9 stages? Alright, welcome to the second game of the first set. Right now we've got K on the Trickster for Team Samsara, or as Glex likes to say, Team Samsung, up against the Elysium survivors. We've got Silhay, Zeno, Oscar, and Marco. Now last game, Samsara did really well on the survivor set. I was not expecting two people to get out the door with the gen spread that they had, but they did really well with their death spots and managed to get 9 stages in their last game. But we're going to be finding Zeno quite early on, getting a fair few knives on them already. And Zeno already 1 knife away from being injured. I think a quicker start than I think I saw in Zeno. Almost a nice juke there from Zeno, but they will be getting injured. K now has the Trickster main event ready at hand. Zeno kind of getting stuck in the open. We are going to be popping the power now, but I think he will be able to sneak around. Zeno will be able to get some distance. Okay, we'll be cancelling their power. Oh, some interesting pathing from Zeno. Oh, we went for a head-on play. That's why we took that interesting pathing. Very good from Oscar. A sneaky locker to choose there, and we have made it as Shaq though. Very strong, and we have Silhay playing Shaq for Zeno. But at this point, Zeno's laceration has gone back to 0. So far, really good teamwork coming in here for Team Elysium. K going for a big mind game on Shaq. Zeno getting a little bit of distance there, but not too far away. We are making our way to the truck. Very long tile, but honestly, I think it's not too strong against a Trickster. Oh wait, we're on a completely new survivor. I thought we were chasing Zeno still. Never mind, we're now on the chase of Marco. And it looks like Marco will just be holding W as long as he can around this tile. They have been hit with 5 knives, just 3 more until we have that injured coming in. Only 15 knives are left in the pocket for K. But some very good pathing coming in from Marco. And we have gone for the stun as well. Very good chase from Marco. Now the laceration is going down. K's going to need to reload. Some really good chases and teamwork coming in for Team Elysium, and we do hear that Shaq generator is getting very close to popping. Oh, we do also find Zeno running away from Shaq in the distance, so we're trying to double that one out. It looks like we'll be committing that chase onto Zeno now. Main event's ready once again. Zeno just happened to pre-drop that pallet and hold W to, well, as far away to this bus corner as they can. Looks like we will make it all the way. We'd still have the main event ready, but oh, we do see 2 gens popping for Elysium. Once again, still in a really good chase. Oh, beautiful double vault coming in from Zeno, not taking any knives there. Now back to playing it. Wait, are we going to have another head-on play from Oscar? No, we won't. We've gone for the swing and a miss. Zeno holding W, and the laceration has gone back down again. We're down to 2 knives hit. Really good chase coming in from Zeno. Now, I should have had a look at ping beforehand, but I'm guessing the survivors are on a little bit of ping. I don't know although I'm not 100% sure. I could be very wrong about that. But either way, an amazing chase coming in from Zeno thus far. And once again, I think the laceration's about to start going down once again. Zeno's just got some impeccable pathing, but we do see the down coming in now. Silhay not quite able to get there for the body block. I don't think either of them are expecting K to take that route, but we'll see the first down coming in now. And this could be a painter's coming in too. It will be. Now I do like to see a little no way out in the back pocket for K here. This could be a big game changer depending on how this gen progress goes. But from the looks of it, these gens are very well spread out for Team Elysium. There's not a single 3 gen that you could possibly spot. There's nothing that actually, this might be the most spread out 5 gens I've ever seen on this map. But some insane chases so far from Team Elysium, allowing to pop, well, just absolutely destroy any possible chance of a 3 gen. But K doesn't look as confident. Zeno in that last game, he was able to sit around the hook and camp it a lot, as it was in the middle of 4 generators, so Zeno could very easily proxy the hook as well as stop any gen progress. But I'm not sure if K has that same pleasure. I mean, yes, Xeno is next to a gen that was getting worked, but the survivors are completely abandoned that, and they definitely got to be working gens much further away from this hook. And K is getting a bit anxious. You can see they want to leave and check on those gens. Xeno will be hitting that second stage, where we do see another gen popping for Elysium. One gen remaining, and Xeno's only just hit second. Now I believe we did see Silhei pop his head out for a second there, but they're not too eager to get Xeno off the hook just yet. I mean, he still has like another at least 30 seconds on that hook. That's another 30 seconds of double generator progress, which is almost enough to pop. Okay, we might be sitting on this a little too long. It's hard to say. And we do see here that the last generator is being doubled out by Silhei and Marco. So unfortunately, I think K sitting on this hook, we've just stayed here for too long. We need to go pressure the generators. And we do have a flashbang coming into play. Is that going to be the save onto Xeno? No, Oscar's just faked it. But we will... Oh wait, no, they do get the pull. But we do see that final generator popping. Now K needs 10 stages for WinCon, 9 stages for a TyCon. But it looks like I mean, we are committing this chase on a Xeno, so it looks like we'll be stuck on 3 stages. But, yeah, unfortunately for K, I just don't think camping that hook was the play. We definitely needed to go pressure the generators, considering just how spread they were. K definitely did not have that luxury of sitting around those generators. Oh, sorry, not sitting around the generator, sitting around the hook without having many generators nearby. But we'll be seeing Xeno going down, and this will be Xeno out of the trial. I believe... Wait, no, I believe No Way Out did come into play, though. But that gen... that gen... With only one stack of No Way Out, that door's not going to be locked for long. But we're hitting a lot of knives. And wait, are we going to be seeing a quick down? No, Oscar getting out by the skin of his teeth. And we'll be seeing a 3 out from Team Elysium. It will be a 3-stage result. Unfortunate for K. Definitely need to go pressure those generators, so hopefully we'll learn from that in the next game. And hopefully K goes in and absolutely dominates with their next set. It is going to be the Huntress on Wrecker's Yard, which was their pick, so you can only expect good things from them. So let's see what Team Samsara's got in them. Alright, welcome into the first game of the second set. We've got Huntress on Wrecker's Yard. This is Samsara's pick, or Samsung's pick, or whoever you know this team as. And we have K on the killer once again going up against the same four Elysium survivors being Zeno, Silhey, Oscar, and Marco. Now we see the first chase on Zeno yet again, pre-dropping the matchstick tile palette. And a very cheeky fast vault coming in there. I think that was quick and quiet. And another vault coming in. Some interesting piling from Xenobus working out. We do see the first hatchet coming in. Another pre-drop. Looks like Xeno will be heading back to the matchstick tile, seeing how long they can last here. Seems like that's the death spot that they want. And looks like Xeno will be trying to jiggy make his way up. But very patient from K, and we'll be having a very quick down to Xeno. Very nice work from K. It looks like we might be playing for the basement early on. Oh, we do see that there is a lot of progress inside Shack, but it was also the Shack pallet on the wrong side, so K couldn't go for the basement there, unless they wanted to take the long route and definitely get body blocked. That way Xeno would have just wiggled off K's back. But we'll see the survivors are leaving the Shack gen, and Xeno getting pulled very quickly. Maybe they and you see for the people as well. See a lot of crows, okay, maybe trying to predict that Xeno's going to be trying to head up to 11, but we do hear Marco. Looks like we'll be taking chase onto Marco, pulling up the hatchet, and a very quick down. Well, very nice from K, but I think we do want to try to find Xeno. Xeno must have stealthed. Silhey better pop a gen. Oh wait, Xeno's in the locker! Very sneaky from Xeno. Oh wait, that's the play they were going for. Marco was trying to go for a locker play, possibly by running around the outside there, but it was a very good hatchet from K, and instead it was just a nicer down, and it results in a hook and another pain res, which I think was applied to the Shack generator again. We do hear some progress here though, and we do see that ruins, and we will find Silhey. Good stun coming from Silhey. Okay, definitely not expecting that. They're probably expecting a greed, and we are going to see another quick hook. And looks like we'll be committing the chase onto Marco, but they are at Shack. We'll just take the borrowed time hit. Well, let's see how much distance Marco can get. Oh, we went for a double back. Oh, but we'll be having a hit take coming in from Xeno. Very nice. Good teamwork coming in from Team Elysium. Trying to sneak it around Xeno, but not going to work. Xeno, very nice hit take. And we will see Marco taking a lot of distance, going all the way to the top. But Xeno is also heading the same direction. Both survivors that have been hooked once. And we do hear Marco on this right side. That's what we're deciding to opt for. Going for some cheeky mind games. Oh wait, we got stuck in the rock. Unfortunate for K. I think they did get a little bit of distance there. But it's hard to say if is Marco just going to throw the pallet. They will just throw the pallet and get the blind as well. So good chase from Marco, and this is a really good chase spot as well. Most of the gens are the bottom side of the map, so having chase up top is... Oh sorry, on this left side, depending on what clock you use, is definitely where you want it to be. And we do see another gen popping for Team Elysium. K opting to now leave. They don't want to keep committing. They're doubling out this Shack generator. Ooh, good patience from K, but also great patience from Oscar, able to avoid that hatchet. Are we going to get that hit on Xeno? No, very good dodge. And Oscar... I mean, we're playing a little bit too patient now. We possibly could have gotten that hit on Oscar, but Oscar's playing this very well. So far, I did dodge the hatchet just a moment before. Are we going to dodge this one? No, we are going to hit that. There's 3 survivors injured at the moment for Team Samsara. Oh, and a very good snipe from K. Just sent it for the doorway, and Xeno's run into it, and now Xeno's going to be stuck in the basement as well. That is the last place you want to be against a Huntress. This could be very deadly for Elysium. Could definitely cost them some stages here. And given how much progress Shack has, I'm sure Elysium definitely, that's the last thing that they were expecting to happen there. We do hear that the ruin spark of that generator. Someone is here, and it will be Silhay, the last full health survivor. And a good dodge. Okay, clearly not happy about that one, flicking the camera up in the sky. Oh, and a very big hitbox in that tree. Good dodges from Silhay. And we do have the save coming in now, though. Kay might have overcommitted there. Oh, but we'll be taking that down onto Marco. So at least we still have one survivor in the basement. Kay still sitting in a pretty decent position. But given we haven't seen Oscar yet, he probably is working on a generator elsewhere while this while this shack generator is losing progress. But I imagine Oscar is definitely sitting on either 9 or 8 at the moment. Oh, sorry, 9 or 7. And that will be the gen popping. That was definitely Oscar. K heading over this direction. You do see it. Oh, Oscar looks like he definitely wants a bit of a chase there, but you do see someone missing a skill check on that 9 generator. But once again, looks like Silhay going for the save this time. We'll look at the borrowed time hit, but we're going to be committing onto Silhay now. Looks like we'll be trying to play for as many fresh hooks as possible. Oh, and a sniper around the corner! I did not think that was going to hit. That was a wee Jason hatchet if I've ever seen one. But that will be Silhay going down and possibly another pain wrestle coming into play. And that will be another pain res. Fresh hook on Silhay as well. Okay, trying to see if they can get a cheeky snipe on someone, trying to rotate away from that 12. Oh, we do hear the reset, and we do get it in time. Another flick up to the sky. Okay, not happy about missing that hatchet. And we'll be committing that chase into Xeno. Now, Xeno is dead hook as well. So if we can get Xeno out of the game, this could be a big turnaround. Wait, exceptional piling from Xeno, but that it is going to result in the down still. K hitting the ankles of Xeno. And that will be then. Now we're down to 3 survivors left in this trial. Okay, looks like they are heading back to that 12 generator. Sorry, the 9 generator, depending on your clock. But we do have to keep in mind there was a lot of progress on that shack gen. Oh no, you still see it regressing, so K should be confident checking this 9 generator. Oh my god, it's so hard playing with 2 different clocks, I must say. It really does get your mind twisted a little bit. But there wasn't too much progress in either. In fact, there's not much progress in any generators at the moment, so I'm guessing Elysium is going to have to recoup, get some heals going. Yeah, you do see a couple of heals coming to play there. And Oscar's also chilling. Oh wait, K finds the heal. They find the reset. They did manage to fully heal Marco, because I imagine Marco was 99 while they started healing up Silhay to not try to give up too much information that they were going for a reset. K going for a snipe on that 9 generator, not going to hit. But we do have Silhay down here. And Silhay, they were pain res before, so this will just be a second stage. But that was a really good find from K. This could possibly be a 4K1 for Samsara. K's playing this really well. Showing some very good game sense as well. And with that agitation, we are making it back to the basement. Once again, you do not want to be stuck in basement against a Huntress. And these aren't the greatest generator. Like, although yes, the generators are pretty far apart, that generator in Deep 9, both the places on that generator to sit are facing towards the killer, which means they're not exactly safe. They are, they are able to get sniped. You do have the save coming in on Silhay though, but I don't think K's going to be too worried, as the only generator with a decent amount of progress is going to be this Deep 9 gen, and Oscar's died right next to it. Looks like K's going to be trying to opt. Oh wait, this could be another pain res. I don't think Oscar's been pain res yet. And that will be the final pain res. I imagine they just go on to that Deep 9 generator. But Silhay dead hook, and no freshers left on the board. This could definitely be a 4K1 if K keeps this up. Hitting some really nice hatchets and playing this set really well. We do find Marco stealthing as well. K's really switched on the game sense in this game, showing some really good macro. You do see the save coming in on Oscar, so you have to see how quick of a chase you can have. They don't hit that hatchet, and K is going to drop. I must say, I do kind of like it when K does miss a hatchet. You can tell they're not happy with it whenever they flick the camera up to the sky. Well, you do see Oscar over here, maybe trying to bait chase a little bit so Silhay can work that generator with the most progress, possibly. But a good fake from Oscar, not going for that window vault, and now we hit it. Very good 50 wins there from Oscar. We'll be heading back down to this. Oh, we do see Silhay, so it's possible they were thinking about it, doubling out that generator. But it looks like Silhay will just be happy to run all the way to this bus tile. Try to buy some time for maybe a reset to happen for the Elysium teammates. But we'll be taking the chase now. Oh, very good dodge from Silhay. Once again, you see the camera flick. Oh, and some very nice pathing as well, not allowing K to get that hatchet there. But hopefully K doesn't drop chase too much though. You don't want to give up so much pressure to the point where you allow them to keep building more and more progress on these generators without getting too many hits. Like if you start missing too many hatchets, you know, I have noticed with most Huntress games, at least from what I've seen, normally it's really fast paced, you're hitting lots and lots of hatchets, but once it gets to that 3v1, it's like, I don't know, it's just a typical thing with Huntress. I swear the games, you just end up missing more and more hatchets. Oh, but Marco saving that sprint burst, we are in a very good death spot, so this could be very risky for K going all the way over here, leaving that 9 generator, obviously unsupervised. So there could possibly be a double out coming onto this last gen. Ooh, and it is the double out. Wait, it wasn't even on the 9 generator, it was on a completely different gen. But we'll be seeing Marco, I believe they are dead hook, so K's going to need to hook quickly here. Unless Marco isn't dead hook, and then it's fine if we drag a little bit. Okay, now Marco was dead hook. But we did see Oscar heading towards Shack, so you can only question what gates are being worked. Oh, wait, are they going to get it open? Oh wow, Silhay actually gets the gate open. Wait, they're going to leave and Oscar's going to get hatch. Really good teamwork at the end there from Elysium. I thought K might have had the 4K one locked in the bag there, but Elysium showing us why they are such a top team and managing to bring that back and just get so much gen progress from kind of out of nowhere. So well done from them. We'll be seeing 2 survivors going out the gate. I believe Silhay was hooked once, and Oscar was hooked once as well. So I think that's an 8-stage game, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if I believe Xeno will be on the killer, of course. So we'll see if he can beat 8 stages. Alright, here we are. We're going for a very early hatchet Xeno, trying to get a off the rip snipe. But we've got Xeno here on the Huntress for Team Elysium up against the Samsara survivors. Now we've got Volps, we've got Wayback, we've got K, and we also have Alice. Now we do see someone around this crane. Oh, we're going for a cheeky hatchet through. I didn't even know that was a hatchet spot, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been insane if it hit. Although it did seem like the hatchet kind of disappeared, so I'm not sure if it does actually go all the way through. But Xeno does just need 10 stages to bring the set for Team Elysium to make it a 2-0. But a very good dodge from Alice. Nice crouch, another crouch and a dodge. Making Xeno waste a lot of hatchets. Wasting another one. Really good dodges coming in from Alice. But it'll be very hard to dodge it this close. We do have the first tag coming in. Looks like Alice is just happy to die all the way edge map. And we do have the first down now coming in. Very good death spot though. So far, good start from Samsara. It looks like we do have agitation. And so we'll be dragging to this first pain race possibly, and it will be. Going for across the map snipe straight away, not waiting a second, but there is only one hatchet left in the pocket, so might as well throw it away, see if you can hit something random. Well, we do hear a lot of progress on this shack generator. They won't pop in time though. You see both the survivors trying to squeeze out the door there. Oh, another. These survivors got some really good timing with their crouches. Oh, missing another one. But we are going to be hitting it through that little gap bulb, so they're going to get around the cord. Just able to get around the corner in time. Not going to quite snipe their toes. And that will be the down onto Volps now. There's still some good dodges in there. And we'll be seeing the save now coming in on to Alice as well. No pain res stack used on Volps. Oh, a very nice snipe onto K as well. You still hear that shack generator has a lot of progress, and I think Xeno's just happy to let that pop. We are looking for the survivor who just got saved, which was Alice. Going for a cheeky snipe over the top is not going to reach. And Xeno right now needs to reload. Unless we're just happy going for the M1. No, we are going to be going for the reload. Looks like Alice is going to try to get some distance, but doesn't look like there's too much to use over here. Oh, what a beautiful snipe through the trees. Alice running into it, and that will be the second hook coming in onto Alice. Very nice from Xeno. But it does look like Samsara does have some very decent gen progress at the moment. I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to pop that shack gen. It kind of looks like they've abandoned it a little bit. We also do have Wretched Fate in play onto K, so that definitely is going to be hindering that gen progress quite significantly. But we do see Wayback over here. Actually, we see a couple set of scratch marks. So Xena just has to decide who he wants to chase. Looks like we'll be committing onto Wayback though. Missing a few hatchets here. Xeno going for another cross map back towards the hook. Very ambitious. Going for another one is. Oh, we do hit Volps! Trying to be a little patient. We are waiting at that BT on Alice. Alice is dead hook. Xeno, one hatchet left in the tank. It's not gonna hit. We are just gonna be running them down though. There's no pallets over here. Pallets to use, so it's just gonna be playing 50s. Oh, or we could just run all the way to the edge map and just try to buy your team as much time. Try to die as far away as you can. It's always a bit risky playing for 50s so close to shack. So this is a really good death spot for Alice, although they are going to be out of the trial now. 3 survivors. They're going to have to try to pop all of these generators now. 4 gens remain. Oh, 3 gens remaining, I stand corrected. But they do get their shack gen out of the way, and these last generators are fairly spread out. Never mind, we're down to 2 gens. Okay, come on, Samsara, we can get there. Although the last 4 generators are kind of all towards one side of the map, which is a little unfortunate. It is going to be a bit difficult, but Xeno is happy to kind of venture all the way to an empty side of the map, see if we can catch someone trying to stealth. We do see some blood, but it looks like we have lost the trail. Whereabouts are they stealth? I'm curious who's around. We do see a reset coming in though. Oh wait, okay, has K... Oh no, I think K thought they got spotted. They've just run out in the open. That is so unfortunate. I wonder like who's like blood puddles they were, because I feel like everyone was kind of far away from that location. But we'll see what Kay can do in this chase. Xeno going for a nice little movement tech there. A lot of momentum wrapping all the way around. Oh, not unfortunate for Kay, not able to react in time. That will be the down. And unfortunately it is like amongst all the generators that they do need to complete. That's unfortunately not where you want to be dying. Like you definitely want to be dying pretty much on the opposite side of the map from the gens. Xeno looking for the stealth, and Volps pre-running early, giving away their position, and Xeno predicting that they were going to go wide, and they hit it. Nice flick from Xeno, and this will possibly be a quick down. Oh, very good fake from Xeno. Volps thinking they were just going to run straight through. Way back, the last survivor remaining. A beautiful snipe from Xeno. And that one is going to be hitting the hook. But they do get the hook save, no hatchets left for Xeno. We're just going to be taking that reload. Xeno hitting some really nice hatchets and providing so much pressure at the moment. At this rate, there's just no way you can see these last two gens popping. There's almost no gen progress. And surely Xeno doesn't hit one of these insane snipes. Surely not. How close were they? Okay, they weren't too close, so they're not really... They didn't keep running. That will be the second hook coming into Volps there. Xeno going for another cross map is loving him. Definitely trying to get a little montage clip here, maybe trying to get it, you know, make a appearance in DBD comp. Oh, we do see a crow though. So you do know someone's kind of hiding over towards that deep 9. Wait, do we see them? Oh, we do see Wayback. In fact, we know where both survivors are. Wayback was running over to this location, and it looks like Kay's also going for the hook save. That's a bit of an ambitious hatchet though. There was no way that Kay was going to be anywhere near that hook save. But we do see it coming into play now. We're trying to get some cheeky hatchets while not even being able to see where the survivors are going because of the prompt. Good dodge coming in from Kay. It looks like we'll just be committing the chase. See if we can get a nice little headshot over the rock. Flicking the camera around, trying to get a little mind game going. Oh, a good stun coming in from Kay and the blind as well. Xeno's trying to get a hatchet, hit while blind. That would have been absolutely despicable. But we do see someone trying to walk away from this gen over here. Xeno's still wary of the gen progress that could come out of nowhere. And now we're going to get a little headshot. Oh no, we've gone for the stun on this one. Xeno thinking they were just going to hold W around. Able to avoid the firecracker blind. Oh, and a good dodge from Wayback. Looks like Xeno's just playing. He's playing a little bit too cheeky now. He's just going for some nice mind games with these hatchets. But we'll be seeing Wayback going down. No more hatchets left, so we'll be needing to go for another reload. Bulbs pre-leaving very early. But they are running to the gen with progress. Oh, is that going to hit? Ooh, not quite. Looks like both survivors have now been spotted. They were just hiding behind the generator together, holding hands. Okay, now you can definitely hit that hatchet. It is going all the way through, and if Xeno can hit that, that would be absolutely insane. But that's a nice little hatchet spot there as well, just backing up next to the locker. Going for a cross map, not going to hit. We do have the pickup coming in though. Samsung or Samsara, however you want to, whatever you want to call them as, they're trying to hang in there, and they're not doing too bad a job at it. But there's only someone who can keep this up. They do have a bit of gen progress, but it's going to be extremely difficult, if not near. Oh, we've gone for a little wave dodge. I mean, it ended up working out, but Xeno happy to just take the M1 and try to go for some more snipes, I imagine. Okay, we do see Volps getting picked up. Xeno, some more prediction hatchets. Okay, we do see Detective Tap though, but they are on the spot. Is Xeno gonna go for the hatchet through again? We do go for it, but it doesn't go all the way through. We didn't. Oh, can you do it on both sides? That's extremely cheeky. I'm sure Xeno could pull it off though. He tries to push him around. Now Xeno could have gone for. Oh wait, I think Xeno just really wants this specific hatchet. Maybe he's really playing for it. Okay, maybe not, but he's committing to way back now. Oh, what's the plan here, Xeno? We're gonna make him vault for an easy hatchet. Yeah, it's just gonna be an easy hatchet. Oh wait, never mind. We've missed it. Wait, we've missed another hatchet. Okay, some insane dodge is coming from way back there. But we will be seeing way back finally going down. Some very entertaining gameplay though from both sides. That is going to be the first hook in the last pain res stack of the trial. Wait, is that going to be a nice snipe? No. Bulb's definitely expecting the snipe. Xeno might be playing a bit too hard for the snipes out. The survivors definitely expecting what Xeno's going for. He's just going for some predictions. And as I mentioned before, we're trying to add to the clips, add to the montage. Xeno getting ready to make his what's gonna make his videos a return, or his content making return. But Volb's taking chase to a pretty decent death spot, all very far away from these generators. Good dodge coming in as well. And Xeno expecting them to go wide. Well, we do manage to pop a generator though. I mean, Samsara is playing this really well with, you know, going back and forth between their teammates, making sure everyone's up. Oh no, we've run out into the open. His Volb's gonna get hit. No! They managed to dodge it and they are gonna get the hook save, but they are gonna take the down for it. Xeno just gonna be replenishing the hatchets. Does look like Xeno's pretty comfortable in their position though. It's gonna be quite the miracle. Wait! We have a flashlight save coming in from K! There's no way you would have expected them to beat. Oh, and a beautiful prediction on that hatchet, expecting them to go for that dodge, and they did, and ended up running right into that hatchet. If they managed to dodge that though and make it all the way to deep 6, or deep 3 in this instance, that would have been exceptional. But we are going to be taking Volps down with the M1, and I believe they could be dead hook. But we're going to be getting the pickup on Kate at the same time though, and that will be Volps out of the trial. And yeah, I mean, once Alice was out of the game, it was looking very unlikely that Samsara was going to be able to pull off a 8-stage win con on the survivor side. But I mean, look, I honestly think it's quite impressive that they've managed to bring it down to 1 generator, even if Xeno is going for some snipes. I think they've still played quite well with their rotations. Getting that gen progress, but unfortunately there's not really too much else they can do in this trial. DC way back. Ooh, not quite gonna hit that. Looks like Xeno's just happy to just be tossing him. I think Xeno wants to try to get it to that little gap though. No. Or we just go for an M1, but way back. Very nice stun. Not afraid to let that go. We're gonna be hold it, hold. This is the typical pub Huntress right there. But a very nice flick from Xeno, and that will be the down onto way back. And now that will be the second stage onto them. Now just 1 survivor remaining. That will be K. You know what? I almost managed to pop that final. I think they are gonna. No. Oh, come on, Xeno. Let them pop that final. Let them pop the final gen. Come on. Oh, we don't let them have it. Unfortunate. That was extremely closer to finishing that last generator, but well played from Xeno. That will be the 4K one versus the 9 stages in the previous trial, so that will be 2-0 to Team Elysium. Very well played from Samsara. They played very well on both sets. They just couldn't quite get there. But well done to Xeno on the Huntress set. Some very nice snipes, some very nice flicks as well. But that will be Elysium taking it 2-0. But like I said, both teams played really well in my opinion. I think Samsara definitely showed up today. But way back, you're the king. But that will be it from me today. Hope you all have a lovely one. I'll see if there's any other comps alive to raid. I'm not 100% sure. But that'll be it from me. All of you have a lovely one, and enjoy the rest of your days or nights.